Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be talking to you about your tax exempt. Tax exempt. Once you have reached 100% permanent and total, did you know that you are eligible to receive tax exempt status on up to 2 vehicles and as well as your primary residence? Well, let me explain it to you. Now, as a 100% permanent and total veteran, the information that I'm going to put out to you today is for the state of South Carolina. Each state has something very similar, and it may be 100% tax exempt on all your vehicles, or up to 2 or 1 vehicle, your primary residence, or it may be a secondary residence. But today I'm going to just be talking about the state of South Carolina. Now, as for us here in South Carolina, they will give us tax exempt status on our primary residence as well as up to 2 vehicles. Now, with that said, veterans, there are some things that you have to get in order to make sure that you're able to claim your tax exempt status. Now, first of all, let's talk about those vehicles. Now, if you have 3 vehicles, the common sense tells us that, okay, well, I can pay the taxes on this cheaper or lower amount vehicle, so I'm going to apply for tax exempt on the 2 vehicles in which the taxes will be higher on. So those are the 2 vehicles that you're going to apply for. And then as far as your residence, of course, it's only 1 residence, but it must be your primary residence. Now, the question was asked to me earlier, what if my wife's name is on my registration card or my property deed? That's fine. As a veteran, your spouse's name can be on there as long as the veteran's name is on that paperwork as well. So if the veteran's name is on your registration card as well as your wife's, or a dependent, your 17-year-old son, as long as the veteran's name is on that registration card, then you will be able to get that tax exempt. You just have to fill out the right paperwork, the form, and I'm going to be telling you what form to fill out, and I'm going to be telling you exactly how you're going to get it in and the quickest way to get it done. But I just wanted to go over with you. Now, the question was also asked to me about a refund for back taxes. Now, once you get all your paperwork done and you get approval from the IRS that you're going to be tax exempt, you're going to take that letter and you're going to send that letter to your mortgage company. And once your mortgage company receives that letter, if you have money in escrow, they're holding it to pay your taxes at the end of the year, they're going to send that money back to you as a refund, and that will be coming from your mortgage company. That's from the escrow account. In your escrow account, some of us have the escrow account set up to pay your insurance as well as your property taxes yearly. And like I said, once you get approved from the IRS saying that you are tax exempt on that residence, take that letter from the IRS and you're going to be sending it to your mortgage company, and then they're going to be sending you a refund back. Same thing with your letter for your tax exempt on your vehicles. You will take that down to your county assessor's office and you will give them that letter, and then from this point forward, you will no longer have to pay taxes on those 2 vehicles. And from the knowledge that I've gained in the past, I've also learned that the IRS themselves actually sends the county assessor's office that letter as well. But you want them to get it as quickly as possible, so no one is more responsible for you than you. So you take the letter down there and give it to them and make sure it's in your file. But always, and I'll repeat that, always keep a copy of the letters that you receive from the IRS. Now, you will need your VA letter certifying you that you are permanent and total, 100% service connected. You will need your South Carolina. Remember I said I was speaking on the state of South Carolina. And any other state, you will need the bill of sales or a South Carolina title for your vehicle. You also need a registration card. So if you don't have the bill of sales, you're probably going to have that registration card. So you would need the registration card for both vehicles. Now you will, and if you bought that vehicle out of state, another state, you will have to go ahead and pay those taxes on that vehicle up front. But remember, the year after that, when you come into South Carolina, you're going to get that tax exempt if they qualify you for it. And you're going to get qualified for it. It's just a matter of filling out the paperwork and making sure that you have it in to the IRS on time. Now, for your residents, you're going to need a copy of the recorded deed. You go down to your county assessor's office. Right then and there, they will print it out. It's just your recorded deed. That's the deed that's on file for the property that you have. And it tells the exact amount of property, how much land you have. And it kind of, sometimes it'll diagram the home that's on it. And that comes from the previous appraisal. And for you all who are married, you will need a copy of your marriage certificate, or your marriage license will be just fine. And remember, you're sending copies now. You're not sending the originals, because these documents are going to the IRS. And that's if you're going to be mailing it, or if you're going to hand carry it in. Now, speaking of getting the information to where it needs to be. So the documents that I just named to you, those are the documents that you're going to have. Question was asked, do I need my DD-214? In the state of South Carolina, no, you don't need to provide a copy of your DD-214, because remember, the letter of certification certifying you that you are permanent and total, 100% permanent and total service connected, that letter alone supersedes the DD-214, because if you didn't have a DD-214, you would not have that letter certifying you as 100% permanent and total service connected. So bear with me, veterans. Let me go ahead and finish breaking this down for you. So now you got all your documents that you need. Now, there are a couple of ways you can do this thing. You can fax that information in. You can take it in by person, or you can go right online to My Doorway. That's MyDoorway. It is a secured website, and it's free online. You go there, My Doorway, and you pull up form Papa Tango -401-I. I'm going to say that again. Form Papa Tango -401-I. Fill that paperwork right there online. It's going to give you the option to upload those documents that I just named. And then once you hit submit, boom, all you have to do now is just sit back and wait. They've been a little bit behind lately, so no problem, just be patient, because check this out. If you don't get a response for another 6 months, they're going to make it retroactive, and they're going to file it back from when you first sent in your paperwork, or when you first, get this, when you first became permanent and total. So you've been permanent and total for 2 years. Guess what, veterans? They're going to give you a refund for paying those taxes once they certify you. So the IRS they're doing their job, and they're just waiting on you to send in your paperwork, and they're going to make it happen. Again, that website is My Doorway. It's a free online website. It's a tax portal, and it is a secured website. So when you go on there, My Doorway, you go under Tax Exempt, Veterans Tax Exempt, and it's going to show you exactly how to fill it out, and you're going to upload these documents. And I talked in a previous video about uploading documents to va.gov. Well, take a picture of these documents, or scan them to yourself, or send them to yourself. And you can upload them right there from your computer, or you can do it from your phone. It's just as simple as that. Now, that's the quickest way to do it. However, you can, like I said, you can send it in by mail, which is snail mail. You can fax it in, or you can send and you can carry it in person. So, uploading it is the quickest way, then carrying it in by hand in person is another way to get it there pretty fast. Once again, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, please do not send your original documents in. Make sure you keep copies of it. Keep copies of the entire package that you put together to send to the IRS, because they may come back and ask you later, I didn't get this form or I didn't get that form. And then all you have to do is send that form in. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow veterans, this is how you acquire your tax exempt status. So once you reach that 100% permanent and total, that's another benefit for you. Go ahead and get your tax exempt. Save those taxes that you're paying on that house and those 2 vehicles each year. So that is for the state of South Carolina. Now, if there's any other state that you want me to go over, please don't hesitate. Put it down there in the comments, and I'll come back with you with the information that you need pertaining directly to your state. Once again, welcome to my channel. I need you to hit like and subscribe so I can keep bringing you this information, guys. Hey, veteran to one veteran to another. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video.